The nationwide eviction moratorium ends this weekend, Saturday, as still about 11 million people are said to be behind on their rent. It could have a lot of people scrambling for housing. WCPO 9 News anchor Kristen Swilley joins us live now with how that issue is colliding with this hot housing market we've had to create what some are calling a perfect storm. Good morning, Kristen.
Yeah, good morning, Julie. So here's the situation a lot of landlords say they're in, right? They have these tenants who they want to keep around, but they're dealing with all of this paperwork, a lot of this government red tape, and they're kind of looking around at this housing market and they're really tempted to sell. With just how easy it is to find a buyer, a lot of them are choosing that second option.
It's a hard process to go through.
It came as a sigh of relief to renters, the prospect of millions of dollars set aside to help people keep their homes during the pandemic.
The rent relief is out there. Our area has been awarded $47 million to help housing and to help families in need for their rental payments. Unfortunately, that has been slow to get distributed.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD, has only distributed approximately 20% of relief funds nationwide. Deborah Collins with the Real Estate Investors Association of Greater Cincinnati says that's having a trickle-down effect right here in the tri-state.
We have one member who has actually had over 20% of the units he managed be sold over the past year because the investors have decided this is not what they want to do anymore.
Collins says many who apply for assistance wait weeks to hear back and are sometimes denied with no explanation. And as many landlords decide to sell, Nick DiNardo with the Legal Aid Society of Southwest Ohio says there's always a buyer.
It's not uncommon for us. We're trying to help someone with rental assistance for the property to be sold in the middle of that process. And so then we have to just make sure we're communicating with the old owner and the new owner so that the tenant can maintain that housing.
Collins says that sometimes means investors buying up mom and pop properties and changing the dynamic of the affordable housing market for years to come.
We really feel like the community leaders, the politicians, we'd like to see their focus shift to how to distribute this money as quickly as possible.
So what should you do if you can't pay rent? Collins says it's super important to take that critical first step. She knows it's painful. Nobody wants to do this. Reach out to your landlord. Explain your situation. They may be able to help you or direct you to resources. Reporting live, Kristen Swilley, WCPO 9 News.
Thank you, Kristen. We'll watch it.